What's up, everybody? Welcome to SLC Puck!
I almost forgot.
I know, I was a little behind on this slamming of the fists, which is a staple of the show. Hi, guys. I'm Austin Facer. Welcome to SLC Puck! There you go. Good to be with you guys. Hey, look at that. Look, you hear that? You see that?
Yep,
It's Sam Cam Sunday. She's here. Everybody's favorite sister of mine. Guess what? You're the only sister of mine,
I'm the
too.
only one,
so it works. Hey, my lovely, talented sister Samantha is with me today for Sam Cam Sunday. So it's a lot of fun. Like, I know people sit around the radio sets. Well, I guess not radio. Back in I'm just imagining like the 1950s, like how people used to
like
tune
in
in.
A Christmas Story when they turn on the radio to
listen to Little Orphan Annie, so
Yep,
they could get the decoder ring and get the commercial for Ovaltine. We should get a decoder ring
That could be
on
fun,
SLC Puck, and then we will sell the slogan to a local brewery or something.
Yep.
But that would be fun. But I do feel like people really appreciate the Sam Cam episodes. They're becoming a lot of fun. I know you put a lot of work into what we do on Sundays.
Yes.
If you're just listening to this on Apple or Spotify, you probably can't tell, but I'll try to describe it. Sam is wearing a shirt she just made.
Custom veggie shirt.
A one-of-one veggie collage shirt. Sammy's like the queen of arts and crafts. She has like
I just like to make t-shirts. That's
she likes to make t-shirts. Yeah, so it's a collage of Karel Vejmelka making poses.
Mostly his Forbes spread.
Yes, I know you were very excited about that. That's why we now suddenly have 80 subscriptions to Check Forbes for some reason, because Karel Vejmelka was on the cover of that magazine. I saw the invoice on the SLC Puck company card that I gave you, so we'll have to have an HR moderated
I'm also
discussion.
the head of HR.
Oh shoot, we're screwed then. We're in big trouble here, folks. Hey, thanks for tuning in to SLC Puck, independent media program. Lots of fun. We do stuff. SLCpuck.com, at SLC Puck on social media. And you might be thinking, hey, how the heck do you guys fund this operation? You have this elaborate studio in your mom's basement. You've hired premium talent, your sister, and you guys are making T-shirts and we're going to do some watch parties as well once the season kicks off. So there's going to be a lot of fun as we continue to build this thing into a monster. But again, back to what I know you're thinking. How do we pay for this? Well, we do it with support from viewers like you, who are purchasing our merch on bigtuskenergy.com, slcpuck.shop. That's a big help. We also very much appreciate the support of our sponsor, Payne Anthony Creative Jewelers and Jonathan's Jewelry. So scan that QR code to win a gift card from those guys. Those guys have been terrific partners for SLC Puck. But, I was thinking, Sam, I know I've kind of been complaining the last couple weeks that we're in August, which, by the way, is the worst month for sports
It's just a little bland
in the year. Yeah, they're it's like baseball's okay. Like the Mariners are doing really good. That's pretty exciting. I don't know if you knew this. They have a catcher who's known for having a big ass. His name is Cal Raleigh, and they call him Big Dumper, and he's probably gonna break some home run records this year.
Oh.
And the Mariners look like they have a fighting chance of going to the postseason, so very exciting. But other than that, not a lot going on. But I think we've been really...
Yes, I just pulled up the countdown because I was like, we got to know 1 month, 15 days to the first preseason game at Delta Center.
Yes, which is...
Ready or not, here we come.
August 2nd against the Kings. Some other key dates for you guys.
October 2nd. August
That's
2nd
right.
was the other day.
August and October sounds
Yeah.
they're phonetically so similar. I have it written down over here. September 21st is the first big key date. That's the preseason opener, a split squad contest against the Avalanche. 2 different games, 2 different locations. And then, like you said, October 2nd, preseason home opener against the Kings. They play their regular season opener on the road on the 9th of October. And then October 15th, regular season home opener, Utah Mammoth. take the ice for the first time with their permanent brand identity. Yep. So that'll be a lot of fun. Calgary Flames are playing that night. And then just another date to keep in mind, the NHL take a break in February as the Olympics will be held in Italy. So arrivederci. That's Italian, right?
I think so.
It sounds Italian. It should be Italian. But anyway, like I was saying, Sam, I've been complaining that, we're in August. We haven't really had any substantial Utah Mammoth news. There's been some Grizzlies news, some things in the NHL, but not a lot. But this is really like the players' opportunity to like enjoy the off season for the last little bit. And so I've been complaining that we haven't had a ton to talk about, but we've really just been limited by our own imaginations. We're here in the off season. We should look at it as like freeform jazz is what I think. We just like bada boo, scat, scat, boo, bada ba, boo. We can talk about anything.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. I don't even know if people are going to listen. They probably won't. Why would they? I'm kind of shocked that we got any of the audience last week because I thought Taylor Swift was going to take listeners from every single sports podcast. We actually did pretty well last week, good. So very exciting. But Sam, sorry, I know I'm rambling a lot. It's what I do. I'm used to doing the show by myself. We've been talking about. I just mentioned that you put a lot of work into the Sunday episodes of the show. You made a veggie shirt.
I did.
I'm guessing we want to talk about veggie today.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Well, he's been up to a lot here, okay? And so, again, I'm going to switch to our Puckovision screen here. Here on YouTube, you'll see this. I pulled up the website that you visit the most, which is Karel Vejmelka's Instagram page.
Yes.
What a summer for veggie. Just enlighten us a little bit on what you've been seeing. And I'll just try to sell the visual again to our Apple and Spotify friends. Veggie's first 3 pictures on his grid are some of like the sexiest pictures I think I've ever seen on Instagram. And I spend a lot of time on Instagram. Like there's Veggie on Forbes in Czechia. Is that how you say it? Is it Czechia? Czech Republic, Czechia, wherever it is. Sorry, I know I get that one wrong all the time. Looks great there. There he is. Catching the first pitch at a Czech baseball game.
Yeah.
It looks like.
And look at those Nikes too.
Those are fresh.
Yeah.
Air Force. Those are Air Force One lows. Yeah, the chain looks good. A lot of people are like, "Hey, I'm going to throw out the first pitch." Veggie catching the first pitch. Yeah. It's fun. He's a hockey goalie.
Yep.
He's got his goalie glove on there.
Clever, yeah.
It's cute. Yeah, very cute. And then the third picture is just a freaking knockout. It's these are the pads he's going to be wearing for the Mammoth this year with the new logo on them, made by Brian's Goalie Gear. That's the name of the company. We have Veggie's pads from last year. We have a set of Veggie's pads, and if these go for sale at the yard sale next year,
we'll have 2 sets of veggie pads.
We're gonna get them. Like, you know what I mean? We're still paying off these because I went crazy at the yard sale. I bought 2 pairs of gloves. I bought 2 sticks. I wish I had bought more sticks, to tell you the truth. And the veggie pads. I'm not gonna tell you guys how much I paid for all this. It was obscene. I was a lot more confident about my financial situation at the time. But anyway, Sam, tell us, like, again, like, I think for people who have been listening to the show for a while, it's been well documented that you're a veg head.
Yes.
You're a big veggie fan.
I love Veggie. He's beautiful.
He's beautiful. It's the look.
I even tried, so for my shirt, I tried to find the picture of, like, the game when he had all those saves, and he's, like...
Against the Hurricanes, yep.
Going ham at the end, because he gets the star, and he's just, like, pumped up.
49 saves.
But there wasn't a crystal clear one that was gonna look good on my shirt, but I love that picture too. That's like one of the best veggie pictures ever.
If they were smart over there at the Utah Team Store and at Fanatics, they would license that image and put it on a t-shirt.
Oh yeah, people would go nuts.
I know what you're talking about. It's that iconic one. He comes out of the locker room, the tunnel, after being announced as the first star, and he does this huge fist pump. I'm just doing a quick Google search right now. There it is, right there.
One,
yep,
yeah.
right there. Bingo.
There's
Got
like
it.
There's a
right
front
here.
angle of it though that is a little bit better, but it's not as.
Yeah.
They use it in the or at least they did in the opening before the games, and they would show all the clips from the season and everything.
Yeah.
They would show like the live action, like video recording of it. So good.
Such a memorable game. November 13th of last year, 49 saves on 50 shots. Utah Hockey Club at the time beat the Hurricanes 4-1. I remember they also killed like an 8 or 9 minute long penalty. I think Michael Carconi got an instigator penalty with a fighting major that put him in the penalty box. They had another penalty at the time.
Yep.
Yeah, so Carconi got 2 minutes for Instagram, 5 for fighting, a game misconduct, and then there was another penalty that happened. Maverick Lamoureux got a penalty. Nick Bugstad also got a penalty.
Yeah.
So, it was just an unbelievable game. Man, here's a little note from Cole Bagley here, his game story. Utah blocked 26 shots. So a lot of rubber was headed Veggie's way. He didn't do it on his own, but a lot of those pucks came through the likes of guys like Ian Cole, and he turned away all but one of them. So that was the Veggie coming out party for sure. Yeah. That was definitely memorable. But again, that's the past, Sam. Back to the more recent past. The summer he's had. Let's take another look at the Forbes cover. It won't be long, Sam, until we're on Forbes. I think for us when we build SLC
think if you
Puck
go to
into
Forbes page, it has like the full spread.
Yeah, we got to find that. Anyway, it's kind of this very nice, stylized, textured shirt. I love that. It's a great shirt. It was kind of
funny because I was looking at all the pictures because I was putting them all on my shirt, and there's like this one over here where his shirt is unbuttoned significantly more than the other ones. So I was like, that's kind of funny. They're just like, all right, undo another button.
Sam, bear in mind before you go too crazy here.
I just thought it was funny. I was like, okay, like they're already really good looking pictures, and then they had him.
Right, Sam. Bear in mind, this show is. I don't know why, but we have a lot of kids who listen to this show, and this is their last hurrah before they go to school this week. Yeah. It's a great spread. Throwing his goalie mask in the air. We didn't talk about this enough. How cool is it that he has like a Jurassic Park theme on his goalie, on his mask? I wonder if they'll do some more prehistoric stuff, now that they're the Mammoth, right? Prehistoric creature. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm one of the leading Mammoth scholars in the world now.
The one wearing the goalie helmet. Yeah, that's from.
Okay, I love that shirt. I wonder, did you get it at Zara? Probably not, right?
Probably not.
Looks like something you could get at Zara.
It's a good-looking shirt, though.
Good shirt, right? So Veggie's been having a great summer. I think he's going to have a really important role in the Utah Mammoth this season. I think they did.
Oh, there it is. That's a good picture of it.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the highlight. That was the thumbnail we were looking at.
Yeah.
He was obviously the team MVP of the Utah Hockey Club last year, rightfully deserved. I think what did he started 26 consecutive games at the end of the year.
It was insane.
As the Utah, which is kind of extremely rare in the modern NHL. I think back in the day you'd have guys who would go 70 out of 82, but that just doesn't happen. I think they did a lot of things to help him out over the offseason. I think signing Vitek Vanacek was big, so that he won't have to carry as much load. They don't know what's happening with Connor Ingram. That's the thing. He might be ready. He might not. Hope he's doing well in the player assistance program.
The other note is like, he is a big dude. Like,
yes, he is.
He does not like that picture. I don't think does it justice of like how large of a man he is. Like,
very good point, Samantha. I've seen him in person. I've been in the press room with him. He's like 6'4" and like ripped. He's like he's an athlete. That's for dang sure. Yeah. I mean, I get the appeal. I get why he would be on a magazine cover. The jawline, looks sharp. It's hidden under like a very crisply, maintained beard. The hair kind of flows back really nice way. You got a good hairline there. I'm being, very descriptive here, but hey, well, it is what it is. And I'm doing this just from a point of just a man appreciating another man's beauty, I'm sorry, I'm going off the rails here. I think what you've always told me, Sam, and I don't know where this podcast is going today, but you've always told me it's the eyes that do it for you. Right?
Yeah, he has the beautiful blue eyes. Like, if you go back, there's the picture of him wearing the goalie mask, and it's like just his eyes. Oh, it's in like the Forbes.
This one, right?
Yeah, any of them.
Something like that.
Like just the eyes. I'm like,
they sort of match the mountain blue.
They do.
Yeah,
he has the mountain blue eyes.
Yeah. Well, again, Sam, we're going to continue to talk about the male the male beauty here. So this is what we need. We need we're kind of walking on eggshells here, Sam. Keep this in mind.
Yes.
All right. Again, this is weirdly somehow a children's program. When I do like the learn to play sessions at the Oval, which I do twice a week with the Utah Mammoth. I have this kid in our program who comes up to me like before every lesson, every session. He's like, I just saw your most recent episode. So think of this kid right now as we continue to for lack of a better word, sexualize these guys on the Mammoth. Okay, we need to keep it PG here, Sam. But you maintain that Veggie is probably the best looking goalie, I guess, in the National Hockey League. And so I just want to challenge that that notion. Hey guys, let me interrupt really quick. I just want to remind you once again, as I've been doing for a while now, that I have an incredible partnership lined up for SLC Puck listeners with Payne Anthony Creative Jewelers and Jonathan's Jewelry. We're doing the greatest giveaway anyone's ever heard of. All you got to do is scan this QR code right here. You'll be entered to win. Here's how it works. You scan the QR code, you hit send on the message on your phone. You're entered to win a raffle for a $250 gift card. We've been giving out gift cards like they're going out of style. We've done one every episode of SLC Puck for months now. So like thousands of dollars have been given away by Payne Anthony Creative Jewelers and Jonathan's Jewelry. Get there, check out some of their amazing products and jewelry. Some of the best stuff you ever see. They got like antique vintage stuff, new stuff. They can take custom orders as well. Unreal. You got to see it. You got to be a part of it. And don't forget, you don't need to win this raffle, although we have had a lot of winners to take part in this giveaway. Just go into either one of these locations. Jonathan's Jewelries in Cottonwood Heights. Payne Anthony Creative Jewelers is at Charlie Square. Just mention SLC Puck, and they'll knock $100 off your purchase. So really appreciate those guys for their support of our show. Amazing team over there. They'll take good care of you. Let's get back to the show. You might be right.
We should have done it like one of those games on Ellen where you have like the two pitchers and you like pick which one and then you like switch to the next one.
We're not going to do anything that Ellen did, Sam. I don't know if you saw the scandal, but
I'm just saying, like
Ellen was
games,
abusive and mean to her employees. Do you want me to behave like Ellen?
No.
Because if that's what you want, I'll be. I don't have a list, Sam, but I was
just Google NHL goalies. It'll pull up all their pictures, and we can just
Well, I did identify a few favorite, and for those of you guys, and this is probably more of an episode that's geared for people like the donors. So thank you for tuning in, donors.
Yeah.
We're gonna lose. I fully expect to lose some subscribers
You're
on
gonna
this.
lose people.
Oh, by the second, I can hear people unsubscribing right now in my headphones. But we're going to go through, Sam. And again, this is our version of Freeform Jazz on Sam Camp Sunday in August.
Yep.
Let's go through and we'll look at some of the other goaltenders in the National Hockey League. And you tell me if they are more handsome, less handsome, or as handsome as Karel Vejmelka. Okay. First one I wanted to pull up, Sam. I think there's some potential here. So here's what I'm saying. If Karel Vejmelka can pass muster on this test, he's the bomb. He's absolutely scorching hot. All right. So UC Sorrow of the Nashville Predators, I think though could challenge Karel Vejmelka on this. So again, this is a very visual podcast, everybody.
I mean, I see the jawline.
The jawline's tight.
The jawline. But is that supposed to be a mustache?
Supposed to be. It is. What else do you call hair that's a butt?
Okay, I'm also like a couple feet away, but it just kind of, it's not as filled in, I guess.
Well, certainly.
Angle and
okay. How about that?
I mean, he has the eyes too, but
less handsome, more handsome, or as handsome?
I still would pick Veggie.
Okay. All right. There we go.
Maybe if he like locked in the hair, like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. So applause for Veggie. You are more handsome than UC Saros. Okay. How about from the Seattle Kraken?
Oh,
Philip Grubauer. What do you think about that?
No.
No. Now look at that hair. That's a lot of
the hair
that's like
good, but
that's like 6 pounds of hair gel right there. He used the entire jar of hair gel for his hair.
No.
And that's the kind of beard you can tell he paid. He knew he had picked. Here's what Philip Grubauer learned over the years.
Yeah.
This is him in early team media day.
Yeah.
He's like, oh shoot, we have pictures today. Okay.
Yeah.
And then he gets a little more experience. He's and shows up here with the Kraken, ready for picture day, like with the beard trim, the 80 pounds of hair gel.
No.
Is he as handsome, more handsome, or less handsome? Less. Okay. Give it up for Karel Vejmelka for there goes the intro music for being more handsome than Philip Grubauer. People are gonna hate this episode so much. Okay, how about Igor Shesterkin of the New York Rangers? No. No. You don't think? I mean, look. He can do it. He can do it clean shaven. He can do it bearded. This guy is very good. I think he's the highest paid goaltender in hockey. Igor Shesterkin.
Yeah, I know.
Does the fact that he makes more money than Veggie hold any appeal for you?
No.
Okay. Congratulations, Karel Vejmelka. You are more handsome than Igor Shesterkin. And this is now objective. This is being etched in the annals of hockey history. Again, people are going to absolutely despise this episode. And if you guys have any commentary, please let me know. From the Pittsburgh Penguins, Sam, Tristan Jarry. Or it might be Yari. I think it's Jarry.
No.
No?
No.
Again, these guys all are doing a lot with their hair. Look at this is kind of an older picture. Hair, it looks like the hair's thinned out a little bit over the years. Not too bad though. It's sort of a light scruff on the beard. No? Do you don't like Tristan Jarry of the Pittsburgh Penguins? All right.
Sorry.
Congratulations, Karel Vejmelka. You are more handsome than Tristan Jarry. Okay. How about from the Chicago Blackhawks, Spencer Knight? Huh?
See, I was gonna say on the last one, like you need to pick guys that look similar to Veggie to be able to do, because lots of the first ones you showed me, like they just look totally different. And if Karel Vejmelka is not like people's type, like one of them might be, there's like a look.
But aren't you isn't your theory like what I've heard?
But yeah.
We're just going with objective standards, okay? All right, just objective beauty standards. They say beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but we're gonna remove subjectivity from this. We're gonna put this on the record right now.
How old is Spencer Knight?
He looks young. He looks very young. Let's see. He is 24 years old.
Okay, he looks it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
the shape of his head is a little interesting, and I say this with so much love. I think when the jawline fills out a little bit more.
I was gonna say when he gets to like 30.
Mm-hmm. He looks like he's very smart. He's kind of has a mega mind thing going on, and we respectfully.
Yes.
Respectfully, we say this very respectfully.
Yeah. No.
No. Veggie's more handsome. All right.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Karel Vejmelka. You're more handsome than Spencer Knight. Jeremy Swayman of the Boston Bruins, Sam. You know we should like what's that game show where they like do like we used to watch from like the 70s where they had like the wall between the one person
like,
and the match.
No, not match game. You're thinking of like mystery date or
yeah,
that's not what it's called, but
and something like that, where they have the one, and then they take turns answering the questions, and they're all little cheeky.
One.
Yeah.
How would you describe your perfect date?
I felt like they had. Didn't they have like fun music to introduce like each person? Okay, we should have planned that out beforehand. What do you think about from Boston Bruins goaltender Jeremy Swayman?
We need like just a headshot.
How's that? Right there. He looks kind. He looks nice, way too kind to be the goalie of the Boston Bruins.
Splits.
That's
whoa, dude.
I'm not impressed. I do those every morning. Not a big deal.
Look, he's doing kind of a similar pose as Veggie. You know, kind of the one where he's yelling. Right.
Oh yeah, right there. Yeah.
Kind of a similar, but
yeah.
No, just still.
No.
Karel
Vejmelka wins. All right. Congratulations, Veggie. You're more handsome than Jeremy Swayman. All right, let's keep going here. Okay, I think that was kind of all the big ones I had there. Okay, so now it's been etched into stone.
Go back, click on Veggie's headshot because we looked at everybody else's like headshot down, like third one down.
This one right here.
Yeah. See, look at those eyes.
Yeah, he looks like a wolf. He looks like
I could see it. Yeah,
something that lives like in the like around the Arctic Circle, and you know he stalks his prey. You know, and he
perfect for the mammoth.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, he does look very like he would thrive in the Ice Age really well. Yeah.
I feel like he is very like symmetrical too. Like his face is pretty like equal side by side.
Yes,
know?
They say that's a good way to break down a person's beauty. Remember that episode of The Office where they were trying to decide if
who is it?
She's from $1 Million Baby. Shoot. $1 Million Baby. What's her name? Hillary Swank. Yeah,
okay,
they were trying to figure out if Hillary Swank was hot or not. And then didn't Oscar break down the symmetrical feature? He's like, she is beautiful. She is not hot.
Yes,
That was his theory. There's probably some kind of sick, deranged app where you can upload a face and have it break down the symmetry. So we could have really gotten down to the scientifics here. But you made the shirt, Sam. You believe that Veggie is number one. What else do you like about Veggie?
He loves Utah, which is always fun. Like I love in his interviews, he always says like Utah's a very good country, or you know, different things like that.
Yeah, that was charming.
He just loves. It's so cute. Like he likes Utah, and I just think that's like admirable. And
yeah, it's sort of like
he's kind of quiet too. Like, and maybe that could be a little bit of a language barrier. I'm not positive, but he's just a little bit more reserved and a little bit more quiet, and I don't know. That's kind of charming. Yeah,
he says in this article, there weren't just pictures, Sam, in Forbes. Yes. They also provided text and copy and a whole story on Veggie. He said some really nice stuff about Utah. He said he's been renting a place, so just so you know, he's going to buy a home. Great. Maybe we could give him some recommendations. Maybe Centerville, right next door. Is anybody selling a house in Mom's neighborhood?
There's one up the street.
Yeah, we'll send him the address. Yeah, but you know, it's so funny. He did call Utah a country, back in April, and then this is what he said to Forbes recently. He's like, compared to Phoenix, Arizona, Utah's more European. I would imagine that's true. I didn't know much about Utah before, except that there are a lot of Mormons living there, and that the capital is Salt Lake City. It's a pretty good book report, I'll say. It wasn't until I moved that I found out it's a small town in a valley between the mountains. Yeah, it's kind of a medium-sized city, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a nation of its own, in some ways, sure. But I was enchanted by the nature there. The mountains are right next to the city, so Utah has a lot to offer me outside of hockey. It's an ideal destination for me. Wow, that's great. Yeah. I mean, it's he was the team MVP last year. I don't think he's like necessarily yet like a superstar in the NHL. I think like he has to sustain a high level of play for a few years for that to be the case. But for like one of your better players to like call it an ideal destination, I think other people around the National Hockey League are going to like take note of that, especially when he's playing, Czechia, his fellow, where he'll probably be in the Olympics. He's spending a lot of time with his countrymen. He might be selling Utah as an ideal destination to other players around the National Hockey League as well. They also, looks like the Yahoo Sports
I was going to bring
article.
that up too. When people chant veggie like crazy, and he I'm sure he's just like grinning ear to ear.
Yes.
I think he just has like this stature to him when everyone's chanting his name, like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. But focus, but oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Yeah, he must have. I mean, I think all the guys that played for the Utah Hockey Club last year, now the Mammoth, had a surreal experience last year. I don't think any of them had a crazier year than Karel Vejmelka. Let's not forget, we thought he was just like the backup goalie to start the year. We were all excited about Connor Ingram. He won the Masterton Memorial Trophy. He was going to be the starting goalie. He had a great story too, overcame adversity to, have a good year for the Coyotes the year before. But then Veggie comes on the scene, and it was that coming out party against the Hurricanes. He throws his fist in the air. He's screaming. He's kicking. And now he's like a cult icon. It was like there was a spicy tuna moment to start the year. Yep. And then it shifted to the veggie moment.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much the remaining 70 games of the year. It was really fun to watch. I'm sure, like you said, he probably had to being a goalie has to be the worst job on the team, especially if I can't Stuart Skinner, who plays for the Edmonton Oilers. That's a shit job. That's a horrible job to be Stuart Skinner, to be the goalie for the Edmonton Oilers. So it's tough. And I'm sure it was hard to maintain the right level of focus and the right, you don't want to be too high, you don't want to be too low. But again, it had to be the most insane thing to come into a new place and just have 16,000 people chanting your name, throwing broccoli on the ice. Our good friend Brandon Merrill, that became a little bit of a celebrity just wearing the broccoli head at games. So a year he'll probably never forget. I would imagine. Gosh, I'm jealous now. I wish I had a year. I had a crazy year last year too. I think there were a few people who had crazy years. I am probably one of those people who had one of the more crazy years. But Veggie probably had the craziest of all the Utah Hockey Club members. So I hope he has a great year in 2025, 2026. Sam, I don't know how we did it. Somehow we got 31 minutes out of this discussion. I think that just speaks to, the admiration and love that you have for Veggie. So I'd like to thank you for...
We're hoping to see Veggie back in Utah soon. Come home, buddy.
Yes, buddy. Yes, our good buddy, Karel Vejmelka. Please come home, buddy, and take a look at the house up the street from our mom's house. So anyway, Sam, thank you for bringing the heat today. Appreciate it, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed Deranged Hockey Talk. This was somehow a hockey podcast. You can follow us at SLC Puck, slcpuck.com. Going to do some more writing. We'll see about that. Big Tusk Energy and slcpuck.shop for merch. And go veggie. Veggie. Eat your vegetables. Yeah, we'll talk to you later.